see DK Metcalf. He rises.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And for about 4, second down coming up.
On the stick.
Here's Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
They'll look to throw here, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence.
He'll drop that underneath to ETN. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. Taking it about the 36. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back who likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season. Sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple of blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Back to throw again. Steps away. And he is in to make it 16-0. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Now ETN to start the drive.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Returnable here from the 38. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DK Metcalf, 36 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll set up to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
Rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
And this is caught. A big play here for Dallas. 68 yards.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They're going to look to throw, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frost.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. After the sack on first down, Lawrence being chased under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on.
And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. away following that fumble return.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him. They haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing. Because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
They'll look to throw, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. But to throw again is Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit...
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Around the NFL, second quarter in Chicago. And the Eagles out in front early. Matt Ryan with one touchdown pass thus far. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Kirk.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Lawrence.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
James Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. On play action, they'll throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
They're going to try and throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete.
And he is going to have the Cowboys' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And some room to roam now. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor,
56 yards.
and the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way?
Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Escaping the pressure right.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Now Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Lawrence going to give this to Robinson, draw play.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Etienne and trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. The kick by Lambo is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
159 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. On 1st down, Lawrence.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Flush to his right. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on, set.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one